Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Style Edit. I'm Kim Crow. I own Evie Lou in Cleveland's Tremont neighborhood.
And I'm Sylvie Hart. I'm a personal stylist here in Cleveland.
And we're here today to talk apples to apples, apple shapes. That's something we see here in the store a lot, and we define that by women, maybe like this, who tend to carry their weight through their tummy and their bust. Usually, though, unlike me, they have skinny arms and legs. So we're going to show you how to best dress for that body type.
Perfect.
Okay, one of our first things is the silhouette to look for, something that is a little boxier on top. A dolman sleeve often works well, or sometimes people like a set and shoulder. If you're exceptionally busty, it's kind of nice to look for a thing that is crinkled, has some sort of interest at the waist or the hemline, so kind of to avoid that tent look, where it comes off the bust and just goes straight out. You want something that's going to play up your shape up a little bit, but also emphasize your longer legs or skinnier legs and arms too.
Yeah, and I think this is, when you have a top that's a bit more boxy, it's nice to play up your shape with a slimmer pant.
And I feel that an apple shape does generally look better in a straight leg pants. You don't want to do super skinny because fashion is moving in a different direction right now, but that doesn't mean you want to go dive full into the wide leg pant trend. Something that's just a straight leg and simple is going to keep the focus up on your face.
Yeah, this is a great pant from Equestrian.
Yes,
with a lot of stretch, really a comfortable pant, and I love it in this gray because it's a nice neutral.
Right, and this is by Chalet. It's okay, so we forgot to say that. All right, this is a great new top called the Orla top from Porto, and I think this is like the quintessential apple silhouette. It's fuller, it has a cowl neckline to bring the emphasis up around your face, and there's two patch pockets here that sit down just below the hemline. They're going to add some weight to avoid the tent look, and also just kind of drape nicely over the vest.
Yeah, it's such a great color, and this will be a great color for fall as well.
And we have it in black too.
And pairing it with just another sort of slim leg, straight leg pant. This one is a Porto pant, right?
I know, I try to avoid it, but they're so good.
Love Porto.
Yeah, here's another great new Porto jacket that would fit that body type really well. Again, back to the straighter leg pants, or even Sylvie's wearing a wonderful dress here by Kozan.
Yeah, I'm going to take my topper off here, but it's just sort of a one and done dress, but it allows you to do a lot of different things with layering.
It's a good dress for a lot of different body shapes. In particular, it doesn't have to be just an apple, but it's really nice because it pairs so well back to a jacket.
It does, and I do, have a little bit of a midsection.
You do not.
But I do love the idea of putting just a little topper. This is one of my favorite shirt jackets that I got earlier in the season. We still have a couple left, but it's just such an easy one to put on.
Yeah, this is by Alembica. Yeah. We've had this sweater for years in different colors. It's by Planet. We call it the perfect waffle call or the magic sweater because it looks good on everybody, but it looks particularly good on apple shapes. Again, generous through the midsection, but the arms are tight, so it kind of creates this beautiful drape. Has two faux pockets here, and the longer hemline is nice for people who do want to cover their bellies a bit more. Maybe a taller apple shape would be best for this, but I mean, I own it in 3 colors, and I'm very short. So again, by Planet, we have 3 or 4 colors right now, and I think they call this Load-In is a new one. It's a good one.
So this is also a great top for apple shape. It's a little bit boxier, but a lot of versatility. If you're going to wear a slim leg pant is great for this, but the neckline here is what's so fun. And we've touched upon that already, that choosing necklines that have a little bit of interest are great. Other ways you can add interest are by wearing shorter necklaces or jewelry that again draws the eye upwards, like we're doing here. And another option for drawing the eye upward is just wearing a really pretty scarf or something, again, closer to the face.
This is a new top from Plus La Vie. It's done in a velour. It's a pretty swingy shape. Again, great for an apple or for anyone who wants a little extra room. But some people might look at this and say, oh, that's so short, it's never going to cover my belly. So we always suggest layering something slightly longer that would go underneath, would just, add a little bit of insurance, so to speak, underneath there to kind of cover the stomach pooch. And it just adds some interest, too, to a plain black top. Love that. And you know, just because you're busty doesn't mean you should shy away from button-down shirts. This is a new one from Umi Unal. Has a hidden button placket, which you know helps disguise any gaping that might happen because you're bustier. And these little pin tucks too offer extra ease through the bust. This has a wonderful full sleeve. Again, is calling attention to other things other than the midsection.
And what's also great about a top like this is I would style it by unbuttoning a couple of the buttons to show a little bit of a cami underneath if you had that, and creating more of a V neck.
Yes,
which
that's
is
a great
also
idea.
great for if you're bustier. You could open it all the way and wear it as a shirt jacket. Wear it with this dress would be really pretty too.
That's a terrific idea. I wouldn't have thought of that.
And then these pants are so great. I love this, and the texture.
They're a stretched denim. Again, they're the straight leg, but not a skinny leg. That's a good silhouette for people who have the thin legs and don't want to lose them in a bunch of fabric in a wider leg pant.
Yeah, it's a good one. Show that a little bit closer too.
Yeah. And that's a wonderful color, cinnamon, which is sort of a great color for fall as we move into it. And lastly, well, there's two more things I want to talk about. One is because this customer typically has great arms and legs, she never minds going sleeveless, which is something I envy and applaud when you can do it and when you want to do it. So something that never forget about the sleeveless dress. It's going to instantly make you look thinner with some good skin showing, and this one again has the stomach drape. This is again by Porto. I'm sorry, it's like the Porto show, but it's a really fun, easy dress.
Yeah, and we added a necklace up top to add a little shine, which again I think draws the eye up and creates a little more interest upward.
Another great piece. This is a one-sizer from Cut Loose. It's in a kind of textured cotton jersey. So it's not too heavy for now, but going into fall, it's going to feel really great. And again, this might be a good choice for a taller apple shape. Someone who has the really long legs and can do this with a skinnier pant.
I'm going to bring this a little bit closer so you can see it has a little bit of ribbing or texture to it, which also adds some fun. And the lines are going vertically,
which
yes,
we love.
which is
That's
great.
And I'll just talk about what I'm wearing really fast because people get mad at me if I don't. But this is a new sweatshirt from Greases. I think it's great for an apple shape. It has all of these little seam details that are fun to draw attention up around the face, as we keep talking about, and it's short and swingy, which is great. I'm wearing it back to a Prairie Underground pant, which would probably look better on a taller, thinner person, but they're very comfortable. And I don't know if you can tell from here, but they have pinstripes in the fabric, which add to that lengthening look that we always like.
That's great.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us this week. We're talking apple shapes, and remember to sign up for our emails at info@evielou.com, and you'll get an email with the video and all the links to the items we talked about right in your inbox. Thanks so much.
See you next week.